Hey everyone, this is Emily from The Female Abroad, and you are listening to the Incurable Wanderlusts podcast, which offers tips, tricks, and trips to help make you a more confident and knowledgeable traveler. Here we provide and discuss firsthand knowledge from our trips to make sure your trip planning is easier. Be sure to follow so you can find this podcast when you really need it, and visit thefemaleabroad.com for podcast transcripts, our social media links, and more information that can help you with all your travel planning. It's that time of year again when we pack our bags, slather on sunscreen, and embark on our epic summer adventures. Since summer is also one of the most popular times to travel for most of the world, I thought it'd be a great topic to cover for this month's episode. Of course, if you're still debating where you want to go or even thinking of taking off last minute, then this is also the perfect episode for you because I'm going to touch on where to go in the world, North America, luxury destinations, as well as some ways to save money, some tips on traveling with kids, as well as some amusing mishaps at the end. So make sure to keep listening. Now let's dive in. If you are in North America and you're looking for something a little different for your summer vacation, then why not check out someplace like Ketchikan, Alaska? It's known as the salmon capital of the world, and it's home to the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show. You'll find that this is a very unique destination packed with quirky charm, outdoor activities, and wildlife. Another option could be McKinnick Island in Michigan. It's a car-free paradise, known for its world-famous fudge. The streets have horse-drawn carriages to help you get around. There's no chain hotels. It has amazing sunsets and sunrises, as well as a lively nightlife. As a bonus, Travel and Leisure has also named it one of the best islands in the continental US. Another option, Wisconsin Dells in Wisconsin, aka the water park capital of the world. Here you'll find America's largest outdoor water park, America's largest indoor-outdoor combination water park, and Wisconsin's largest indoor water park. So if you or your kids are a fan of water parks, then Wisconsin Dells is a must. Suggestion 4, and technically 5, are St. Pierre and Miquelon. Did you know that you could actually visit France on a day trip from Canada? Just off the coast of Newfoundland are the islands of St. Pierre and Miquelon. Here you'll find French cuisine and culture mixed in with North Atlantic buildings, summer festivals, and outdoor activities. The last option on this list that I'm going to provide is the Okanagan. Now, I have a bit of a bias towards this area in British Columbia as I spent a lot of time here growing up, but it has something for everybody. From craft breweries to wineries, ghost towns to campsites, hiking to fishing, theater to museums, swimmable lakes to lakefront pools, you'll find something that will fit your vacation. If you're more of a discerning traveler wanting an exquisite journey of indulgence and opulence, then a more bespoke experience that is tailored to perfection will be right up your alley. Turtle Island, Fiji has always caught my eye since I came across it about 10 years ago. This private island features a family-owned resort that is made up of only 14 private villas, and kids are only allowed to visit the island a couple times a year on select dates. With everything grown from scratch on the island, it being ranked a top resort by Condé Nast in 2022 and personal concierge for your villa, this is the place to go. My second option would be Grand Hotel Turismo in Como, Italy. It has unique 1910s charm, view of the Bellagio, as well as the surrounding mountain range, and room prices start usually around $1,500 a night. It is cozy, private, and attends to all of your needs while regularly making top 10 lists year after year. My next are the 3 Tierra hotels in Chile. They are stunning properties that are built to fit in with their surroundings while being extremely eco-friendly and sustainable. It is also recommended that you stay in all 3 properties on your trip so you get a feel for the entire country, from the deserts to the mountains and in between as well. The properties also include daily guided tours and excursions during your stay that can help you experience the location, and with an on-site spa, you can easily relax once you're back. Now, there are also a few hotel chains that are a must for the more luxurious vacations, and one that is always at the top of my list is Amman. They have really spread out around the globe since I first came across them, but they are very selective with their properties, so you know that you are getting the best. For example, they had the first resort in Bhutan, which is made up of 5 lodges. One of the Cambodian properties used to be the king's residence. Indonesia gives you jungle and beach paradise options. The Philippines property is on a private island, and there's so many other special properties that it must be seen to be believed. Luxury travel is a lot more widespread than this, with a ton of other options. And if you are interested in learning more about it or more options, then just let me know in the comments below or drop us a line. But let's continue on. Now, not everyone can afford these vacations, so what about some ways to save on your summer adventures? With a sprinkle of creativity and a pinch of frugality, you can have an amazing time without breaking a bank. One, you could become a couch crusader or a house swapping maven by swapping places with a fellow globetrotter. As a bonus, you might even make some new friends along the way, but make sure that you're using a trusted platform and vetting anyone you contact to do swaps. Two, skip the restaurant and either cook at your accommodation or pay a little bit more so you can get a kitchenette to cook at your accommodation, or have picnics with items that you grab along the way from the bakery, the deli, the grocer, etc. Three, explore hidden gems instead of tourist traps. Think about secret waterfalls, charming villages, weird niche museums, or even look up free things to do. While there, these places might not end up in glossy travel magazines or the top 10 on social media, but that just might be because they are so hidden. But you'll get to experience culture more like a local and in less populated ways than most tourists. You could also check out hostels, dormitories, bed and breakfasts, not Airbnbs, actual bed and breakfasts, and even local boutique hotels. You might even be able to find places that will swap some volunteer help around on a farm, for example, for some free room and board. Or if you have the ability, you could even camp. Now, when it comes to summer vacation, there's a good chance you'll be traveling with kids, and that can be adventurous in itself. So, here are my top 5 travel tips. 1. Plan ahead. Research and plan an itinerary that includes your kids' interests as well as stops that will allow them to be entertained, and make sure that anything you book will be the best option for your family. Also, don't overpack it too much because things do change and happen. 2. Pack wisely. Create a checklist to make sure that you have all the essentials like clothes, medications, snacks, comfort items, entertainment, travel documents, and anything else that you might need for unexpected situations like spills or diaper blowouts. 3. Stay flexible. Kids get overwhelmed, hungry, and hotter faster and more so than adults, so it's easy to overload them. Plus, there could be delays or detours, so make sure you are flexible to work within your family's needs while still embracing opportunities to be spontaneous. 4. Engage the kids. Ask them to help do research or to pick an activity. Having them involved in the planning, even if you just make them think that they are, is a great bonding experience, keeps them entertained, and makes some wonderful memories. While in destination or en route, you could also provide them with age appropriate activities or entertainment, such as maybe having them draw what they see or take photos. 5. Prioritize safety. Children get lost in crowds, so teach them what to do if they get separated. Boo boos and ouchies happen, so have a mini first aid kit with the essentials. Make sure to have travel insurance to cover illnesses and any surprise allergic reactions. Pools, lakes, and other bodies of water are usually involved, so make sure that they know how to swim or at least not to go near them without an adult. You could even look at booking a property that might have a gate or fenced in area around so they can't get into it. Now, let's end this episode by exploring the lighter side of summer travel with some amusing anecdotes from listeners and some friendly advice along the way. The first one, the great beach blooper. Picture this. You finally found the perfect spot on the beach to lay your towel and you're determined to make a splash, both figuratively and literally. As you confidently strut towards the ocean, a sneak wave comes out of nowhere, knocking off your feet. You emerge from the water, hair wild, sunglasses askew, and seaweed mustache that even Poseidon would envy. Congratulations! You've just become the star of the beach blooper reel, which might make you go viral. Road trip shenanigans. Road trips are a breeding ground for the unexpected and hilarious. From getting lost due to a slightly outdated GPS system to attempting to set up a tent with the grace of a baby giraffe, these moments have a great way of bonding friends and families throughout laughter. Remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the crazy memories that you make along the way. Lost in translation. Venturing to foreign lands can be thrilling, but it also opens the door to some seriously amusing language mishaps. You might ask for directions to the restroom, but end up ordering an elephant instead. Or if you're lucky, you'll master the art of accidentally complimenting someone's pet instead of their fashion sense. Embrace these linguistic mix ups and let them serve as a reminder to always keep a translation app or at least a travel guide handy. Fashion faux pas. Summer fashion where comfort meets questionable choices. Who hasn't accidentally worn a t shirt backwards or paired socks that look more like distant cousins than a matching set? And let's not forget the classic battle with sunscreen. We're all faced with the challenge of trying to evenly apply it while contorting ourselves into some very awkward positions. Remember, it's not about being a fashion icon, it's about embracing your unique sense of style, having a good laugh at yourself, and being comfortable while doing it. Hotel Room Chronicles. Whether you're staying in a luxurious resort or a budget friendly motel, hotel rooms have a way of surprising us. From suspiciously noisy air conditioners to shower curtains that seem determined to wrap themselves around us like clingy exes, these encounters never fail to entertain. Just remember to pack a sense of humor along with your toothbrush and maybe even some Clorox wipes. Summer travel is all about embracing the unexpected, the comical, and the downright silly. So the next time you find yourself fumbling through sandy mishaps or trying to order food using hand gestures, remember that these moments are what make your adventures truly memorable. Enjoy every laugh, cherish every embarrassing memory, and let the spirit of adventure guide you through the summer filled with hilarious travel tales. Bon voyage until next time, and safe travels. Thank you for listening to the Incurable Wanderlust podcast, and make sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode, as well as to make it easy so you can find us when booking your next trip. If you can, recommend the Incurable Wanderlust and the Female Abroad to those that you travel with. Feel free to leave us a rating and review, and if there are any topics that you're interested in learning more about or want to hear about, then make sure to include them. Also, do not forget to visit thefemaleabroad.com for helpful tips, tricks, and trips to help you on your next vacation. Are you also interested in booking your own trip but you don't know where to start? Then check out our travel planning services. The Incurable Wanderlust has new episodes released every 3 weeks. So thanks again for listening, and until you tune in again, safe travels!